Hello fight fans, thanks for joining us at MMA Insider. Before we get rolling with today's news, show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing. Now let's uncover the latest happenings in MMA. Starting off, Paulo Costa claims Sean Strickland turned down a fight against him. Strickland responds. Moving on, Israel Adesanya claps back at Dricus Du Plessis over home soil claim. Next, Joe Rogan shared his thoughts on Hill and why he's dangerous. Lastly, Michael Chandler and Dustin rekindle beef in social media spat. UFC fighter Paulo Costa has claimed that Sean Strickland turned down a fight against him, which Sean has refuted. Right now, the middleweight division is looking pretty interesting. There are plenty of top stars battling it out for the belt right now. And beyond that, there are so many rising names just waiting to make an impact. Two names that we're very familiar with, of course, are Paulo Costa and Sean Strickland. Strickland has always been a pretty controversial figure. At this moment in time, though, fans are more interested in seeing who he'll battle next in the octagon. As per Paulo Costa in a recent interview, it could have been him. Here is what he said. I love the idea of fighting Cannonier, and the UFC suggested I fight in June. But then the UFC came back and said, Paulo, you fight Sean Strickland on June 1st. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened. Strickland said no. Strickland refused to fight me. That's what the UFC told me. I just have this information from the UFC. I think the fight would be great. I would love to fight him. In a short and sweet response to this story, Strickland said, I never say no, I say how much. UFC sensation Israel Adesanya has hit back at Dricus Du Plessis' claim that he is too scared to fight him in Africa. As many fans know, reports are slowly coming out regarding a title showdown between Israel Adesanya and Dricus Du Plessis. The two men have been feuding for quite some time now, but have yet to actually compete against one another in the octagon. At UFC 305, the belief is that they will finally collide, but it has yet to be officially confirmed. In any case, we know the disdain that exists between them, with the feud often going back to discussions over their backgrounds. In a recent video, Adesanya spoke candidly about Du Plessis' suggestion that he's too afraid to battle him in Africa. Here's what he said. He said something like, I guess he didn't want to fight me, the king of Africa, in home soil. No, you didn't want to fight me on home soil at UFC 293, so shut the up. Joe Rogan is perplexed as to why people keep underestimating dangerous Jamahal Hill. UFC 300 takes place this coming weekend on Saturday, April 13th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. The main event will feature a light heavyweight title fight between current champion Alex Pereira and Jamahal Hill. Hill, a former UFC light heavyweight champion, is looking to reclaim the belt as his own. Joe Rogan shared his thoughts on Hill and why he's fucking dangerous. Here is what he said. Jamahal Hill is dangerous. Watch the fight with Glover. He pieced Glover up, and Glover is good to piece him up like that on the feet. People underestimate Hill for some strange reason, and I don't understand it. Jamal's a one-punch knockout striker at light heavyweight for sure. He's a big, tall dude, and he knows movement. He's fucking dangerous, man. UFC lightweight contenders Michael Chandler and Dustin may never be on good terms almost 3 full years after their octagon battle. Dustin got back in the win column by defeating Benoit Saint-Denis at UFC 299. Chandler waits for Conor McGregor's return to the octagon for his next fight. After he and McGregor coached opposite each other on The Ultimate Fighter 31, a fight date has yet to be announced. No love remains between Michael Chandler and Dustin. In a recent tweet, Chandler weighed in on Pennington and Harrison's recent back and forth by jabbing Dustin. The old I'd rather sell hot sauce vibe. Remember when I whipped your ass? He just can't help himself. Calm down, champ. Life ain't that serious. Whip my ass, you did not, and you know it. I got caught. It happens in this game, as you well know. Things between Dustin and Chandler remained tense immediately after UFC 281. Dustin accused Chandler of cheating during their fight, although there was a brief moment of respect recently between the two sides. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Your dedication and support fuel our passion to bring you the latest and greatest in the MMA world. If you enjoyed today's news, please give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow MMA fans. Remember to subscribe to stay in the loop with daily MMA updates. We've got a lot of exciting news, interviews, and analysis coming your way every single day. Your engagement helps us grow and serve the MMA community even better. Once again, thank you for being an integral part of our daily MMA journey.